Hey, this is Duff McKagan. Check out Rock Science. Well, I got a couple second chances, and I do realize like every day is above ground is good. So I wake up these days, and I kind of, you know, pretty stoked to be here. And people wonder why I tour so much and play live gigs so much. It's just that I'm excited to be here. Well, we're all like Loaded guys and Walking Papers. Jeff Angel, the singer, we're all from Seattle, and it's a really small sort of musical community. Maybe a lot like Cologne, where we're at right now. It's a small town, but it's a city, cosmopolitan feel. And I've known Jeff Angel for a long time, the singer from Walking Papers, and it was just this thing that we made this record. Barrett Martin playing drums, killer, amazing musician, period. He played all the vibes and stuff and marimbas on Queens of Stone Age Rated R, and of course he's Screaming Trees and REM, and some musical science project that kind of went to the next step, made a record, and now we're just kind of playing some gigs here and there. We got played in the UK last fall, got download from that, and played some festivals, and then going on a big Uproar tour this summer in America. Right. No, it is. I mean, if you know Jeff Angel, which I do, and you're from Seattle, you know what this kind of music's like, this sort of bluesier type of Tom Waits-ish thing, and I'm really stoked to be being able to play bass again. Be able to play bass with such a great drummer like Barrett. Even if you're a bass player, you're really lucky if you get to play with one good drummer in your whole career, and I've been able to play with a couple for sure, and Barrett's one of them. To be straight about it, like the Rock Hall of Fame was never a goal of mine in life. It happened. I'm glad for the fans of the band and that music that it happened, because it was, I know when the Stooges got in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I felt like my band got in. So I understood it from the fans' perspective, totally. You know, I think in comparison to a lot of bands, you know, just when I think like, oh, my knee kind of hurts, I see Aerosmith out playing, or the Rolling Stones, and so I'm kind of a kid. There's a long career now for rock guys like me, and I have a great balance of home life and family, and being able to go out and play. So I'll go out and play on the road. I'll play every fucking night for a month, and then come home, you know. It was the oddest thing. I came to London with my wife Susan for a business thing. I had no idea. Like when I go for the financial business, I never look and see who's playing, or you know, it's not even really on my register. And I got to the hotel, and my room was next door to Axel's. So you know, sometimes things happen for a reason and fate, and I'm glad it happened. And I was pretty jet lagged by the time that show came. You know, that was the day I arrived, so I was kind of out of it. I was on energy drink, and yeah, it wasn't that. It was cool. It wasn't that big of a deal. I think it's a big deal for a lot of people. I was just jet lagged and like, fuck, do I remember this song? Thinking like, you're on Red Bull and you're jet lagged. You know, do I remember any of these songs? I played a couple songs, and that was it. I was a punk rock kid in Seattle, but Seattle punk rock kids, we listened to, of course, AC/DC and Led Zeppelin and Sly and the Family Stone and punk rock and The Damned, and somehow we got our hands on, we heard about this band Motörhead, and then Ace of Spades came out, and it was a revolutionary record. in the States. I think probably everywhere. It molded everything, it blended everything together in the most perfect way. Metal and punk and you know, every rock and roll or whatever you want to call it. It was Motörhead. It didn't you didn't need to define it anymore. You just said Motörhead. I saw Motörhead a couple times, and then I think I saw Motörhead in Girls' School play in Seattle. And then Guns N' Roses, we came to London in 1987. My first time ever, like, to the UK or anywhere. And Lemmy, we were playing 3 nights at the Marquee Club, like June or July of '87. And somebody invited us to go by where Motörhead was recording, and there was Lemmy, and we were terrified. What do we say? But he was really easy to get along with. He was great, and welcomed us to sort of London. And who better to welcome me to London than Lemmy? Well, I'm just one of many that thinks he's the baddest man on the planet, and he's a good dude. He and I share a real interest in like war history. I mean, I read a lot of war history books, like every night, but he's read, you know, about 5 times as much as I have. And he gives me the factoids that I'm like, oh, really? And I've been able to go a year and a half ago, tour through Germany with Lemmy, and like kind of every day was like, so, you know, in this area here, he'll give me some factoid of what happened in either World War II or World War I or whatever. And so I got, you know, sort of a personal relationship, and I can call him my friend, you know, for sure, I think. And the other fellas, you know, for sure. Gotten close with Phil over the last couple of years. I hope nothing drastically different. I'm like every other Motörhead fan, you know, you want sort of that same touchstone. They've remained, if you go and see Motörhead now, they're just as fierce as they've ever been, and maybe more fierce. And you look at Lemmy and you go, he's mightier than 5 20-year-old guys doing the same thing. He's, you know, he can kick anybody's ass on stage, and you kind of hope they never change. And so, oddly enough, you know, you hope for a new Motörhead record to sort of stay the same somehow. Well, I'm old school, so I like board games. I'd never played video games. I'm not one of those guys, and yeah, I think it's great. You know, I don't think I'm a scientist, but you can't switch it up in the middle of your answer. You can't go, okay, I'm a scientist. You get on some subject, you know. No, I think it's really good. Like for a touring band like us, we'll play it tomorrow on our drive from Cologne to Saarbrücken, and then we'll play it the next day. We'll probably play it backstage, and there's. But I think, yeah, rock fans will like it. Hey, this is Duff McKagan. Check out Rock Science.
Rock Science. Come on and join the alliance and put your trust